Ah, yeah, that's right. That's Buster. Here we are. Oh my goodness. We are in the ATL. Yeah, we are. We're sitting here in Tennessee 1. What is this? Tennessee 1. I saw this livery and I'm like, okay, we're flying Southwest today. We already flew a basic livery yesterday. Let's do a fun livery, right? Oh, look at these windows. I didn't even realize that. Let's do a fun livery. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love the livery. We're going to be doing a lot of looking outside today on our way down to Tampa. Quick flight down to Tampa. Again, just trying to get comfortable with this aircraft. You guys know me. I am more of an Airbus guy, and this is a good stretch for me to get me into the Boeings. So yeah, because I really want to fly the 777. Yeah, I want to do some other things, and got to learn the Boeing. So I did look into the IMAX, guys. I'm telling you what, I mean that's like pretty cool. But yeah, we're just we went hot and heavy on the scenery in Europe. So I probably burned the monthly budget already on the scenery in Europe. So I'm gonna have to wait on the iFly Max. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait. So, but I think that's a good idea to get up to speed on this one. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so I have all the init data. I've set up all of our maps in the EFB. So we're all good. Tampa. So Tampa, we're expecting winds out of the east, a little bit of gust, 10 statute miles. We do have some rain showers in the area. Few at 3,200 feet. Broken at 4,000, broke with some cumulonimbus. And then we've got flight level, 12,000, excuse me, and then overcast at 25,000. We'll be cruising today at 34, flight level 340. Weather here's a little bit, I'm not going to say foggy, it's just hazy. 8 statute miles, scattered 6,000, I can't see any of those. But anyway, yeah, so when you just kind of look outside, it's just kind of hazy, right? Kind of hazy. All right, jetway's attached, so let's go ahead and get rocking and rolling. Battery. Ground power. Emergency exit. So what do we have? We got 3 green on the landing gear. Our flaps are indicating up, so that's good. Let's go over here to the fire test. Should see those 2 fault lights and then get an annoying ring. How about the squib? We got 3 on the squib. And we got 3 on the squib over here. Nice. Kind of come down here if I can stretch. There it is. There it is. I love that little thing down there. Yeah, manual gear extension. Circuit breakers. How are we looking? Looking good over there. Don't see anything popped over there. Come up here. I have no idea about the flight recorder. It just says it on my deal. Mach speed testing. Stall warning test never works. Just never works. If you guys can figure out a reason why I'm doing it wrong, or maybe it just takes more time, who knows? Just never works. We're going to align. We're going to go to nav. Nav. Come on down here. Let's go ahead and get testing. Test, test, test. It's all looking pretty good here. Testing looking pretty good. Stay bright. Alright, let's get the oxygen. No, Buster does not like the oxygen, but he does like oxygen. He does like to breathe. Yes, he does like to breathe. Alright, so let's go to fuel. Fuel down to Tampa. The block is going to be 6.5 kilos. I am flying kilos, and that looks like pounds. So here's what we need to do. Flight plan, I thought, was in kilos, and it is. Flight plan is in kilos. We're in kilos here. See, we've got a performance tool, kilos. Okay. All right, so let me see if I can remember how to do this. Menu, PMDG setup, aircraft, displays. Go to map number 9. There it is. We want to go to kilos. See if it works now. Yep, kilos. Awesome. Awesome. All right, let's get back to the payload. Zero fuel weight is going to be 62.3. Why am I flying in kilograms? Well, because, hey, KJVR, hello. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Why am I flying kilograms? Because, man, we went, like I said, we went hot and heavy on the Italy and Greece scenery, and so we're going to be doing a lot of flights there. So I just figured, you know what? Let me just set it up to kilos. All good. We used to fly the ATR around in the Bahamas, actually in the Caribbean, and so that was mainly kilos. So let's just stick with the kilos. No big deal. I'm good with the kilos. Right, so let's go ahead and set the IRS position. Go to next page. Let's grab GPS left, I guess. Go to the previous page, input it. Bam. Our route today will be KATL. Going to KTPA. Kilo Tango Papa Alpha. Flight number. Yeah. So it's going to be Southwest 3676. Let's go. All right, let's activate. All right, first things first. We're going to be taking off out of here off of runway 9 left on the Bang 3 departure. Luck transition. Looking good to me. Looks pretty lucky to me. Tampa, we're going to be going in on the Matty 5. I'm expecting ILS 19 right. I'm not going to hit any transition. We're going to do the Matty 5. Well, let me see. Let me see. Mira. Mira's pretty deep. I don't want to get a hold, though, at Mira if I put this in. But let's put it in anyway. All right, we're in. Let's go ahead and see what the legs are. I think the Bang departure, we're going to be going to Grits, then Heisman, then Bang, then Luck. Not sure why it's giving us a little bit of a discontinuity here. Let's step through it. Grits? No. There's our turn. Grits. Going down the bang. And then there's luck. So let's go back. Actually, let's pull luck. Okay, we're going to pull luck. We're going to go back up. We're going to pop it in here. And that should give us bang, luck, haunted. So haunted comes off on the Matty, huh? So I think it goes straight to the Matty. I think haunted to Matty. Let's go see. I did not think I had anything in between. Nope. Direct. But let's just check this out really quick. The arrival. Here's the Matty. Where's the haunted? Alright, so I must have screwed up. So let's go back to the arrival. There it is. Haunted. Now let's hit it. Bingo, there we go. There we go. I'm learning. I'm learning. There's a haunted, throttle heaven, leg, G, go Joe. It's all there. Then we're going to get vectored in. And then there's Mara. Perfect. Perfect. I like it. I like it. Let's go back to the map. I like 20. Let's get some range. And away we go. Let me put this back up. Page up. Good. Yeah, so I'm typically an Airbus guy, but yeah. This is interesting. We've been trying to spread our wings a little bit. And see what we could do. In the Boeing. Alright, so all that's done. Let's go ahead and get to the init ref. Cost index is 3.0. Reserves, which is fin and alt, is 2.5. Orlando is our alternate today. $340 is it? $340. Cruise wind is 109. At 10, I mean it's pretty light up there. Negative 45. Let's go. N1 limit. Let's get the performance. Hartsfield, we're going to be taking off at 9 left. We are probably going to be taking off at an intersection. So let me just pull it up here. We're going to do the Mike 2 intersection. Well, so let's just, I mean, it's a small feet. It's not even 1,000, but let's call it 1,000. So let's go ahead and just say 11.4. Let's call it 11.4. So we're going to set it up for the Mike 2 intersection. 11,400 feet. Conditions are dry. Let's import from the aircraft, import the weather. Let's calc. Alright, pretty benign. Pretty benign. Temperature 50. Alright, so we have TO incline. That's good. Takeoff. Flaps are going to be 5. CG 19.2. Alright, what do we have? We have 143. $143, 145, 148. Okay, let's put up 148 in the window. $905. I like how it gives us practically the, I mean, we're facing east, so altitude is good. That's what we wanted at. Perfect. Okay, so we're all good there. I do need to set the takeoff trim. My guess it's going to be nose up. So when I see takeoff trim at 5.71, I'm assuming that's positive 5.71, which means it's up. If anyone has any different take on that, just let me know. I'm assuming if they wanted a negative deal, they would want that, but I never see that. I never see that. Alright, so we've set all that. We're good to go. So I'm going to throw this over here. Let's get up to the top. Yaw damper. Do we have... We have no fuel in the center tank, so let's just get the right and left. Let's go ahead and check the crossfeed really quick. I can hear the pumps working, which is so cool. Alright, we're here. Let's go ahead and get the panel on bright. Heaters, window heats on. We'll leave the probe heats off for now. Let's get the hydraulic pumps on. Let's go over here. Recirc is auto. Let's get the packs onto auto. Let's leave the APU bleed off, but let's get the isolation valve to auto. We're going up to 34,000. Field elevation in Tampa, let me just put it at 50, because I don't think it's much at all. Let's be prepared for the evening. And let's get our APU on. Got a little bit of action. Shall we? There it is. APU's a pumping. Alright. Buster liked it. Alright, so we can go ahead and now that we have our EGT, once it's gone down and stabilized, let's go ahead and get our APU bleed going. Alright, let's go back to the MCP. Like how I use that acronym, guys. MCP. We're on inches and we're at 3010. Okay, we have our speed, we have the heading correct to the runway. Our first constraint point, altitude I should say, will be 10,000. So we're all good there. Let's go ahead and get the flight directors on the left side first, then the right side, I guess. And the EFIS, we've got 310, let's make sure, yep, 310 on both sides. Now we'll continue to go across. Let's get the auto brake to RTO. Speed brake is down. I guess so. Config check. That's what we want. We want to hear horns. Start levers are off. Radios. I think CTAF here is with a 1. I was hoping we would get something. Oh yeah, Atlanta Center's up. Oh, perfect. Alright, so we got Atlanta Center is up. So let's go ahead and write down these frequencies. We also have approach. So 133.475. And then center, 132.975 center, and then there's approach. go ahead and disconnect. And then let's connect. And hopefully we'll get a, I'm looking to get a little bit of pump here. There's the 8 cars. Alright, sometimes you just got to do that. You got to log out and then log back in. Everything looks good. They gave us the same, so I got the 8 cars. Everything's the same. Altitude 340. We're going to squawk 3557. 3556, excuse me. Okay, over here, look at these guys going. Okay, good. All right, so we got our transponder set, rudder and airline. Good, 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 good. Safety inspection, well, it's just too damn long. All right, so here we go. APU generators on. Oh boy, always get nervous here. Parking brake is set. It is. Ground power, let's go ahead and remove it. Let's release the jetway. And let's remove the chocks. Let's make sure the APU bleed is on. Before start checklist. Let's just make sure everything's going away. Before start checklist. Air conditioning packs need to go off now. No more air conditioning, everybody. Anti-collision light. Let's get that sucker on. Parking brake is set. Transponder is on. We're showing mode Charlie. We're going to go to the south end of the ramp, which is what we anticipated to push back on. Good, let's go ahead and get our pushback going.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Let's go get our frequencies.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Departure is going to be Information Victor.
Starter 201, just want to maintain 7,000.
Down to 7,000, Delta 201.
Alright, let's go ahead and get... Perfect. N2 is responding. Hooray! Okay, let's give it some juice. Start valve should extinguish. At some point, it should extinguish. Start switch should click to automatic. Or I should say, should click to off.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Alright,
Parking
parking
brake
brake
set.
is set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Starter 201, heavy, just want to maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, Delta
Ground.
201.
You may disconnect.
Okay, sir. Cleared to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the
There he
visual.
is.
Thank you and goodbye.
Delta 5325.
Show me your pins. There he goes.
Clear for takeoff, Delta 5325, thank you.
Delta 5325. Confirm the first RNAV waypoint is Herschel.
I'm sorry.
Delta 5325. Just confirm your first RNAV waypoint. The first waypoint in your FMC is Herschel.
First waypoint is Herschel.
Okay, let's go get some juice to number 1. There he goes. Alright, so we got to do engine 1 and 2 generators now that it's all good. Engine 1 and 2 generators are both on. Okay, so we got engine 1 and 2 generators on, which means we can turn the APU off, which means we can turn the bleed off. Let's go ahead and get our switches to continuous. Alright, switches are to continuous. Let's go ahead and get probe heat while we're over there. Packs, now we can get to auto so people don't sweat to death and we don't get complaints. APU bleed is off, isolation valves to auto.
201 heavy turn right.
Alright, let's go ahead and get our flaps set
Right 360 Delta 201.
to 5. Stab trim is 5.71 confirmed. Start levers are lever is idle detent. Flight controls full up, full down, neutral, right, left, neutral. Rudders full right, full left, neutral. Okay, flight controls are free and correct. Let's recall. Good. Nothing on the recall. Engine.
201 heavy liner.
Good.
Just reclocking about 10 miles.
Okay, good. We got pressure. Good. Before taxi checklist config. Okay, let's go ahead and do a couple things. Taxi. Let's get our lights
201
on.
heavy turn right at 050. Cleared visual approach runway 9 right.
050 cleared visual 9 right Delta 201.
So lights are on. Taxi lights are on. Let's release the parking brake. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we got no, that was good. The config is checked. Flaps are 5 green. That's what we want. Stab trim is set at 5.71. Takeoff briefing, we're going to be rotating at 145.
325 radar contact out of 4,100.
Cabin. Let's secure MCP set. Let's go ahead. And the let's get the auto throttle. Transponder, TARA. We'll get that on the way out. What's up, Caleb? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Whiskey now. It's now information whiskey.
Got a 201 heavy, the wind 110 at 11, runway 9 right, for the left.
9 right, clear to land, Delta 201 heavy.
Land approach, good evening. Southwest 3676, ramp 3 south with information whiskey. Request taxi.
That was 3676 on land departure, good evening, runway 9 right, add Mike 2, taxi on Mike 2.
All right, we'll going to 9 left, and we'll taxi Mike 2. So I think it was Lima 1, Mike 2.
Yeah, I think I said 9 right for some reason. So that was 3676, runway 9 left at Mike 2. Taxi on Mike 2.
All right, taxi to Mike 2, Mike. Southwest 3646, or 76, 9 left. Here we go, here we go. Ooh, that was confusing. That was a confusing taxi clearance. But we know where to go. Don't we, Buster? Yeah. We got an idea. Let's get on Mike. Auto throttle is armed. We're gonna go LNAV on the way out of here. Transponder, let's put it to TARA right now. And Mike 6, okay. Below the line, we'll go ahead and we'll get out there. We're going to grit. Going to grits. Going to grits. So we just need to get the strobe on and then all of our landing lights on. Strobe, landing lights. Transponder's already set. And clock. Strobe, landing light, clock. Strobe, landing light, clock. Strobe, landing light, clock. Let's see if I can forget it. Ooh, there's a big one coming in.
That was 3676, running up the grits, runway 9 left at Mike 2, 7 takeoff.
Okay, clear for takeoff, 9er left, RNAV to grits, Southwest 3676.
Okay. 201 Heavy, welcome to Atlanta. Hold short runway 9 left on Delta, departing traffic.
Okay, hold short 9 left on Delta, Delta 201.
Alright, we're stable. Bam. Let's hopefully he hold shorts at Delta. He's supposed to hold short at Delta. We got our eye on him though. Alright, 80 knot check. Looks like he's holding short.
E1.
E1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Get up. Wow. Man, it's tough. This is a beast to hold, man. Alright, so acceleration.
201 Heavy, cross runway 9 left on Delta, and straight into the ramp. You're parking at the Fox Rocket 5th.
We're parking at a Echo terminal for Delta 20.
Roger, 201.
Bug up.
Alright, Delta 201 Heavy, roger. You cross runway 9 left on Delta and leave it to the ramp, take care.
Crush 911
first notch of
Delta,
flaps.
Mr. Ramp Delta 201. Have a good night.
Second notch of flaps.
That was 3676, much.
We're 3,400 climbing 10,000 Southwest 3676.
So 3676, land departure, roger. I read our contact commented at 14,000, and how do you hear me?
I hear you 5x5.
Roger, I have where my KTPA.
All right, we'll climb to 14,000 Southwest 3676. So VNAV.
So 3676, clear direct to Bing.
Southwest 3676, clear direct to Bang. Still flying it out by hand, Caleb. Get a little more comfortable. Still flying it out by hand. Let's go ahead and just take a quick look outside. Yeah, even got time for a quick look. How about that? It's got to be worth something. All right, 7,000. Let's go ahead and, once we level the wings, we'll go ahead and turn it over to command. All right, let's go ahead and turn it over to command. All right, command is in the window. We still have a speed restriction. The speed restriction, I believe, is 250. But once we get over 10, I think it's cleared. Let's see what happens once we get over 10. We should see it bug up after 10. We have a VNAV. Let's see it. There it is. Alright, so we'll let that one go. Because I don't have a speed restriction at Bang, and he cleared us. Heisman is 250, but we're past. Is that really Heisman? H-Y-Z-M-N. Heisman. That is really the Heisman. Huh. What do you guys do? Do you like to keep this on engine, or do you like to keep it on system? I mean, what do you do? This middle one here, do you like engine, or do you like system? Flaps are up. Let's go ahead.
Banshee 7791, pop on the ground, excellent net with Mike, we need to pick up our ISR to Henry County.
Delta 1991, Papa, line departure, good evening. Clear to the SWA Airport. We have radar vectors Tucker, that's Tango Uniform Charlie Kilo Romeo. Direct. On departure, maintain 3,000, expect 4,000, 1097 departure. Departures on this frequency, squawk 2601.
We're cleared to Henry County via radar vectors Tucker, then direct. Maintain 3,000 departure, expect 4,000, 1097 departure. Departure with you, squawk 2601 for 91 Bravo.
Roger, 91 Papa, Rebecca, correct?
Pilot departure, American 1994, ramp 1 south with Whisky for press taxi.
So 3676, contact line to center down with their 2.97, take care.
Over to center, Southwest 3676.
Working 1994, line departure, good evening, runway 9 left.
Spread 2-1 Alpha, that's the bird. Just report back.
No.
Atlanta Center, good evening. Southwest 3676 at 14,000, direct bang.
Southwest 3676, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain, flight level 340.
All right, climb and maintain flight level 340, Southwest 3676. It was hard. It was a little hard to hear him, actually. Bang, bang. All right, why don't we do this? Let's do the after... What are we doing here? Let's do the after takeoff flow. The pressurization check. Alright, so we got good pressurization. Start switches can now go off. Let's get our takeoff lights off. Let's get our landing lights all off because we're over 10. Alright, so auto brake can go to off. Altimeters, we're almost there. Flaps are up. Gear is up, no lights. Don't know how to put that into the off position. I mean, I've been trying. Look. It just doesn't want to go.
Aeromexico 750 is back on the cockpit.
Probably has a function that I'm using this
Aeromexico 750.
This Airbus Thrustmaster deal for Boeing. Surprised I haven't got much grief on that one. Alright, we're passed through. Let's go with standard pressure. Alright, now we're into flight levels. Let's go. We don't really have any terrain to worry about. I see where the top of climb is coming up in 80 miles. That's interesting. We're almost out of the... once we get to luck, I'll turn it over. Luck is in 40 miles. We're going to get some luck in 40 miles. How about that? Boy, we could sure use some luck, Buster. Luck is going to happen in 40 miles. Sure hope we don't lose an engine or something. What a nice night. VATSIM's alive. So far, so good tonight. I mean, last night when we flew, we went from Tampa to Fort Lauderdale. We had bad weather. And what was really tough about it was we expected a certain runway for departure. We didn't get it. So we had to go into the FMC and change everything. And on approach, we were expecting another, we were expecting a 9er right, or excuse me, 10 right, which is what typically has been happening right now in Fort Lauderdale. And we got 10 left for the ILS, so we had to change up everything from there. So far so good today, though. They didn't change the runway. We got 9er left, which is what we anticipated, which is good. Because, you know, the taxiway was what we wanted. But anyway, I couldn't hear the approach controller, actually. I shouldn't have said 5x5. I mean, the time that he asked me, oh, do you hear me? Yeah, it was perfect. It was 5x5. But everything else wasn't. Everything else was like 3x5. like that view. Wonder if I can poke my head out the window. Yep. Oh, no, that's not really realistic, huh? Gotta sit back, I guess. The views are great. The views are absolutely great.
Aircraft 1 and 2, Qualify?
No, not that.
Carolina 32, Atlanta Center, welcome. Running that first, one Alpha, welcome back.
Time for a photo shoot. There's Buster. There's Buster.
American 1994, Atlanta Center, Clum, and maintain flightable 2
Alright. Alright, so we've done the after takeoff flow, so I think we're good. After takeoff checklist, so air conditioning pressure set, engine start switches are to continuous, landing gear is up and off, auto brake is off, flaps are up, no lights, altimeters are set, so the after takeoff checklist is complete. So let's go ahead and start our descent preparation. I know we typically don't do this until we're 100 miles out, but I have a hunch things are going to hop on us pretty quick.
Atlanta Center, good evening, Delta 1785, baby flight level 350.
Delta 1785, Atlanta Center, welcome.
I think we're going to get, let's go 5. We do have thunderstorms in the area in Tampa. Let's go 10. And we are, 102. Just go 100. Let's go 100. Alright, so our fixes. Alright, so the weather going into Tampa, winds are slightly out of the east at 4 with gusts to 14, 10 statute miles, but we do have some thunderstorm activity. A few clouds at 3,200, broken at 4,000 with some cumulonimbus. And then we have 12,000 broken, flight level 250, so we have 25,000 feet overcast. Temperatures are nice, 28/22, and the altimeter is 2997. Let's go over here and...
Atlanta Center, Delta 1785, we're almost at top of descent. Can we expect to descend via the ship too?
Oh, here's an update already.
Delta 1785, Atlanta Center, 8 firm.
Variable at 4. We'll just have it, we'll stay out of the east. 10 statute miles.
Air Mexico 750, contact Atlanta approach 133.47, good day.
Alright.
Over Atlanta approach 133.47. Aeromexico 750.
Delta 2960, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Oh, I think we're going to get the handoff here.
Delta 1785 negative, you can expect a descent here in about 15 miles.
I'll get 15 miles to Delta 1785.
I got 135.
United 3224, you my first 15?
Yep, you gave me a late handoff, but currently heading westward for
Roger, you can delete that speed restriction Indy gave you, so you can resume normal speed.
normal speed. Thank you so much.
Atlanta Center, Delta 1124 is with you. flight level 370, descending flight level 350 at Larry.
Delta 1124 Atlanta Center, welcome. Carolina 32 can cross tracks to add and maintain 1000, the Greensboro altimeter 3017.
Cross tracks 1000.
Okay, let's request the winds on the forecast. We did the fixes already. What is the ILS? .5.
Southwest 4368, contact DD Center 128.22, good day.
Over to Indy Center, thanks for the service. Have a great night, Southwest 4368.
You too, thanks. South 1785, descend via the SIP to arrival, the Atlanta altimeter 3010.
Send via the ship to arrival, Delta 1785.
.16.4 on the VOR.
Southwest 3676, contact Jacksonville Center 128.72. Question 135.902, good day.
All right, 35.902, Southwest 3676. Have a great evening.
Southwest 3676, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.902, good day.
Okay, 35.92, Southwest 3676. Have a great night.
You too. United 3224, cross tracks.
Push the wrong button.
1000, the Greensboro
I hate doing that.
3017.
Let me just stay focused on what I was trying to do here. St. Pete, VOR. Okay, we're good there. All right, 3292.
Georgia, 1270.
Already had it in there. Oh, Miami Center just went off. Ah! Miami Center just went off. That stinks. Jacksonville Center, good evening. Southwest 3676, flight level 330, climbing flight level 340. All right. All right, let's check in one more time. But now we're level. Jacksonville Center, good evening. Southwest 3676, flight level 340. All right, so I have the wrong frequency. Double whammy.
And thank you for the report. You seem okay for now. We do see these thunderstorms just about 40 nautical miles. southeast of our current present heading.
Well, that was embarrassing. Just sitting there.
But we should be okay for now, thank you. And maintaining 60.
Roger.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. Southwest 3676, flight level 340.
Level 3676 Jack Center. Descend and maintain flight level 330. Expedite traffic 10 o'clock. 12 miles northwest bound, opposite direction. Airbus A321, flight level 340.
All right, we're expediting 330, Southwest 3676.
Level 2392 traffic 12 o'clock. 10 miles opposite direction, southwest 737, flight level 340, descending to flight level 330.
Negative contact, we're looking Delta.
Delta 1623, Jacksonville Center, checking in at 14,000 feet, climbing 16,000.
Level 1623 Jack Center, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climbing flight level 350.
Blue Streak 5537, descend via the Thor 3, arrival Daytona altimeter 3005.
Alright, down via the Thor 3 for Blue Streak 5537.
That's fun.
Delta 2392 traffic inside.
Thank you. It's Delta 823, correction, Delta 832, airport 12 o'clock, correction 10 o'clock, 1 miles of boarding site.
We have inside Delta 832.
Delta 832, cleared visual approach, runway 3, clear to land.
Clear visual approach for runway 3, runway 3, clear land, Delta 832.
Record 1627, cross, Luity, out of maintain, 111000.
Oh, there he is.
Altimeter 3006.
Altimeter 3006 and cross Looney at 67, you said?
Jacksonville Center, Delta 2320, climbing flight level 350, entering
That was
airspace
fun.
from the south.
Delta 2320, Jack Center, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 340, higher in a minute.
Climb maintain 340, Delta 2320. Delta 1623, request to step away for 5 minutes.
Delta 1623, that's approved as requested, report back. Jai 1274 to set and maintain, correction, Jaja 1274 to set and maintain, flight level 310.
Level 310, Jojo 1274.
We'll leave it alone. I was going to put it in and get ready to go, but that's too much anticipating.
Southwest 3676, heavy to moderate precipitation, 12 o'clock, 8 miles, 10 miles in diameter, advise any weather deviation.
Southwest 3676, we'll stay on course.
American 869, Tampa, approach offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 86.211, correct direct sequence, yeah.
Level 2320, proceed direct J Ross, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
Direct J Ross, climb maintain 350, Delta 2320.
Look at that. So here we are. I think we're going to be fine. I think it's all below us. So I'm not seeing what they're seeing. We got live weather, kids. Interesting.
Check 5537, expect the visual approach. Correction, expect the ILS runway 7 left approach.
Alright, what's with the ILS 7 left?
Gemini 205.
3 is back with you, technical center.
Welcome back. Gemini 203, heavy to moderate precipitation, 12 o'clock, 8 miles, 5 miles in diameter. Advise any deviations. Delta 2392, contact Atlanta 132.97.
So what do we do here, guys?
7, Delta 22.
I've never done the weather here.
Delta 3676, cross Leggett at flight level 270.
Cross Leggett at flight level 270, Southwest 3676.
Jaja 1274, cross Capital at flight level 270.
Capital level 270, Jaja 1274.
Why don't I just do this?
Delta 8791, descend at Palace discretion, maintain flight level 240. Delta 8791, descend at Palace discretion, maintain flight level 240.
So I'm not there to the... Okay. So we're going to have to maybe do a level change.
Jacksonville Center, American 1627, Pan. I can no longer... My aircraft systems are not working anymore, and I can't really control much except for the flight system.
Please disconnect.
Okay.
Interesting, huh?
Blue Streak 5537, turn right, heading 200 to set and maintain 3000. Vectors to final.
Right turn 200 down to 3000, Blue Streak 5537.
Delta 832, welcome to Hilton Head Taxi, Alpha to ramp, good night.
Alpha to ramp, good night. Don't think.
119.5. It's going to be tower. I think that's all I get. Okay. Navs are set, courses are set. What is the elevation? Was 21 feet. I just got to set to 50, so we're good there. Yeah, so I probably let it go a little early. Alright, so the approach is 108.5. Final approach course 187. Jim Bob is at 2,000, which is our final approach fix. But we got Fadi at 12 miles out and Mira at 16 out. We got the rings put in, so we're looking good. Mira 3,000, Fadi 3,000. So somewhere 3,000 would be good. If he vectors this in at 2, that's fine. We'll get our butt down. The go around will be 2,000 feet. MSA 2,700. 221 on the battle. So the mist will be 221. So we're good. We are all set. Still don't have the whole speed management thing. What's up, Skystream? Look what I'm in, man. Alright, so we got clearance to 270 at Leggett. If I put that in, let's see, descent 273. I guess I could, if I wanted to get down faster, I could do that. I don't know. I guess that would be if I had VNAV or level change, I could increase my speed there. Not sure. Check alt target. I don't know what that is. You guys know what that is? Check alt target. Or TGT. The heck is that?
Western Cricket 537 to set of 8 2000.
2000, 55.
I should have done the math in my head. We were at 33. We needed to go to 26. That's only 6,000 feet. 6 times 5, 30 miles. Yeah, I descended way too early. We call that a panic descent. Oh, Miami went offline. Those dirty dogs. Just kind of looking forward to that. Of course, Atlanta has tower now. All right, are we finished with our descent prep?
Turn left, heading
Fuel
110,
checks.
maintain 2000 until established on the localizer. Clear IL left, runway 7 left approach.
Alright, let's turn 110, 1600 till established on the localizer and cleared.
Sure, but let's call it wet.
Frontier 1978, Washington is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Thank you.
So
See ya.
3.5 is what we'll have. Right now we've got 4.
1622
It's only a half. So let's call it 65.8.
Level 1623, Jack Center, go ahead.
That's away for 10 minutes.
That's approved. Report back.
Report back.
DREF. Okay. That looks really good. We'll do flaps 30, auto brakes 3. So let's go ahead.
5537, runway 7 left, clear to land.
Runway 7 left, 6
Level 3676, cross Matey at a maintain 11,000. Tampa altimeter 2999er.
Okay, we're cross Matey at and maintain 110,000 altimeter 2999er, Southwest 3676.
Sparta 21 Alpha Jack Center. Hello.
Hey, dude.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Anti-ice. Approach brief. IAS and alt bugs are set. Approaching top of descent. Yeah, we're already there. We're at 2,800 feet. We never changed the bank angle. All right, so I guess our next checklist will be at 10,000 feet. All right, so steep descent after Leggett. Yeah, we're gonna have to haul butt to get down to 11. So we're crossing Leggett at flight level 270, and then we're crossing Mady at 11. Actually, he just said cross Mady at 11. So, I mean, we could probably start now, because that was the clearance that he gave us. That's interesting.
Delta 2320, can we step out the cockpit for 5 minutes?
That's approved. Report back.
We'll report back, 2320.
So I'm expecting us to get
Aircraft calling. What was the call sign one more time?
Spirit 21 Alpha.
Spartan 21 Alpha. That's approved as requested. Report back.
I'm saying we get Whiskey 3 or Whiskey 4 for our turnoff on the left at Tampa at 18 right. So I got 10 to Leggett.
That's box 235. That box 23 runway 8 taxi via Alpha, advise only short. 10 via Alpha. That box 23. My bad. Mount box 23, go ahead and contact Jack's approach 124.9 to let them know that you're taxiing. 24.9, good day.
In Jacksonville Center, Southwest 1637, about 20 miles from our top of the sun.
That was 1637 to send via the get out one arrival, Orlando altimeter 3001.
Send via the get out
We're
arrival.
doing good. We got to get to Maddie.
Southwest 3676, cross Mady at 11,000, Pants altimeter 29er.
Crossing Mady at 11,000, 29er, Southwest 3676. All right, here we go.
Jaja 1274, cross Olean at and maintain 13,000, Tampa altimeter 29er.
Olean at 13, Jaja 1274.
So this thing should pretty well go. So we should cross Maddie at 11.
Jacksonville Center, Bonsoir, this is Charlie, X-ray Papa, Romeo Papa with you, 12,000, climbing 15,000.
Charlie X-ray Papa, Romeo Papa, Jack Center, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Flight maintain 250, flight level 250 for Papa, Romeo Papa.
What in the world am I doing? Speed brake. Not gear. All right, speed brakes are going. We're 600 feet too high. Hopefully a speed brake will get us where we need to be. Although the gear would have worked.
Jacksonville Center, United 9916, passing 1,300 for 15,000. 2 aircraft calling. That was perfect timing. You both stepped on each other. United 9916, Jack Center, climb and maintain light level.
So VNAV speed, we know what's going on there.
Yeah, we're going to make this work. Stand by. Blue Street 5537, welcome to Daytona, taxi to ramp for discretion, good night.
Roger, discretion, have a moment.
Charlie X-ray, Papa Romeo, Papa, turn 30 degrees left for traffic.
Turn 30 degrees left for traffic, Papa Romeo, Papa.
United 9916, traffic, 10 o'clock, 3 miles northbound, SF50, 15,000, climbing, reported site.
It says I'm on track.
Traffic 9916.
Says I'm on track for Maddie.
Delta 1637, cancel the descent, maintain flight level 360.
We're already through flight level 360. We're out of flight level 350.
So 1637, roger. Descend and maintain flight level 34 is actually, that's not going to work. Actually, yeah, well, descend and maintain flight level 340. Traffic 12 o'clock, 10 miles, opposite direction. Delta, Boeing 737, flight level 350.
Roger, descend and maintain flight level 340, Southwest 1637.
And center, we saw him on TCAS, but I didn't see him visually. Probably the haze in the air. 916, maintain 15,000, Jack's altimeter 3006, iron about it. We'll maintain 15,000.
Delta 2320, we're back.
Welcome back. Southwest 1160, 15,000. Southwest 1160, Jack Center, climb and maintain flight level 280. Up to 280, Southwest 1160. Level 3676, moderate to heavy precipitation, 12 o'clock, spans 30 miles southeast, advise any deviation.
Alright, Southwest 3676 will do, we'll stay on course right now.
Center 5549 is going to be gone for 5 minutes.
Who?
American 5549er.
American 5549, Miami's closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 5549, we'll report back to you.
And at 9916, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Everyone wants to say we're Delta.
370, 9916. That was 1673, thanks for the help. Descend via the gate on arrival or land altimeter 3001, start on that.
Descend via the gate arrival again, Southwest 1637.
Start switches to continuous.
So that's 1160, proceed direct Deborah.
Talking to me?
Southwest 1160, Jack Center. Southwest 1160, go ahead. Southwest 1160, climb and maintain flight level 280, proceed direct Deborah.
Climb and maintain 280, direct Deborah, Southwest 1160, thank you.
Southwest 3676, Tampa's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Alright, over to Intercom, Southwest 3676, have a great night. Alright, so we're on our own. We are on our own. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go all the way to 5,000. We need to start losing our speed. Oh, what's up, Buster? I know. I know you're upset that Miami Center's not online. We don't have Tampa Approach. We don't have Tampa Tower. I get it. What can I do? When we took off, we had Center. Alright, we got the speed brake on. I'm doing this so we can save a little bit, get us a little bit lower on our speed. Alright. I'm gonna stick with it. How does it look? That's what I don't care about how it works. How does it look? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, whoa. You don't need to come out of idle. No. Stay in idle. Darn it. We spooled up a little bit there. Yoski. We spooled up a tad. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so I got the ILS frequency is in on both sides. I got the course set up for both. We're going into 19 right. So I guess once I get past Schlop? Sheesh. Oh boy. Can't make this stuff up. We're getting close. Mira, let's see what the approach is for Mira. I wouldn't mind getting down to 4,000. Let's put on the brakes. I'm going to hit 3, actually. You gotta do something to slow down. Yeah, I know, man. I got full drag. You're going KBNA, so you're going to Nashville. CVG. What's CVG? Is that Cincinnati? Look at that eyebrow, man. I'm VNSing it, man. I'm going Airbus style. Let's see, we're 20 miles away. I have to slow down quite a bit. I would like to slow to 210. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the lights on. Let's get those seatbelts on, kids. We're a landing. We've a landing. Tampa traffic, southwest 3676, about 25 miles to the northwest, inbound for the ILS 19er right. Tampa. We're going to drag our heels just a little bit here, ladies. Alright, we got that coming down. I wonder what would happen if I removed the drag right now. Recall. Auto brake is set at 3. Landing lights, they're all on. Everything's looking good, I guess. Yeah, I know we're cheating. I know, Buster, we're cheating. We're cheating. I know we're below 5,000 for slop, but I just don't have the confidence that we can make from 5,000 to 3,000 in 10 miles. Maybe I should. Maybe I should have. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna level at 4. We're gonna level at 4. We're gonna level at 4. And I'm gonna let's do something here. Let's go. Let's just go in a circle. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's go heading mode. So we're in heading mode right now. We're at 4,000 feet. Let's VS ourselves down slightly. Let's set up legs. Let's go to Mira. Let's put it here. Inbound course of 187. How about this, guys? Huh? Look at that. You guys gotta be impressed. Not really. Whoops. And let's go ahead and turn ourselves. Let's arm the approach. Should I arm the approach? We're pretty far out. We're 19 miles out. What if I went LNAV? Will it intercept? Yes, it will. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. Tell me it's intercepting. Let's see. Is it intercept? It did. That is cool. To hit LNAV at that point. So we extended the center line and it gave us an LNAV option. That is pretty cool. We're at 3,000 feet. Let me slow down. Let's go ahead and go flaps 1, I guess. Oh, there's the 10-mile ring at Foudy. So we need to be at flaps 5 at that point. Alright, so we have our, everything's lighted up, so let's go ahead and hit the approach. That is cool. That was cool to be able to hit LNAV. And it intercept the, yeah, I like that. That, see with the Airbus, we could just sequence the approach. Wow, there's a cloud in front of us. Tampa traffic. Southwest 3676 on the localizer, 15 miles out for runway 19er right. Tampa. Should be somebody over here, but we're going for it. It's the moment of truth. We had a good one yesterday. We did. Alright, so I feel good about this. Alright, so we're coming up on 10. So that means we need to be at flaps 5. So let's go flaps 5. I'm not so sure what the speed should be, so I'm just going to reduce it to 180. And I'm going to try to hold 180. Alright, speed brakes.
Hello, JoJo, 1274, 10 miles north of the field, joining the runway 19er left, final, Tampa.
Awesome. Alright, so here we go. Let's go to 2,000 feet for the mist, because we've intercepted the glide scope. We're at 5. Let me go 170. How quickly will it get us down to 170, guys? Will it move? It's not moving right now. Slowly. Oh yeah, there it goes. Because we are on the descent. Alright, there goes our missed approach. So our switches are on. Recall check. Let's arm the speed brake. Alright, so let's pull that thing. Whoa. Right? Is that how you arm it? Oh man, I hope that's how you arm it, guys. I don't want to do something stupid. Okay, here we go. Alright, so gear down, flaps 15. Gear down. Flaps 15. Flaps 15. What is our 149? Ooh. So plus 5, what is it, 154? So 154. So that's my speed, 154. So that's VREF plus 5, right? Right? Auto brake is as required. No, we've got it set. We've set it, right? Yeah, it's armed. That's what we want. All the landing lights are on. I mean, I've done as much as I can do. We're at 10,000. We're at 1,000 feet, so we're fully configured. We're at a good speed as well. Although I feel fast. I just feel fast. Let me get my feet on the... I'm not flying barefoot, which is a problem. I got shoes on, clunky shoes. Clunky shoes. Tampa traffic, Southwest 3676, short final, runway 19er right. Oh, No! No! There it is. So I wasn't fully configured. I lied. Alright, we're 300 feet.
Tampa, Judge Hotel 74, 1 mile final, 1 on lost, Tampa.
Alright, that's a pretty good decel. Alright, 70. Flaps up. What is this? What is it? Whiskey what? How bad did we blow this? Let's go straight. Alright, Whiskey 3. Tampa traffic, Southwest 3676 vacated, runway 19er right, taxiing to airside Charlie via Juliet. Charlie.
Tampa traffic, Judge 1274 is crossing 10 and taxiing to the ramp via Charlie, Tampa.
All right, let's turn off all the landing lights. Let's leave on the runway turn off. Let's leave on the taxi. Let's turn on the APU. Let's go off on continuous. Oh, look at that. Do we actually have? Yeah, they're up. Spoilers did arm. That's pretty cool. How do I get them up? There it is. So the spoilers did arm. That was cool. Oh, look at this. Can we get a sunset before we go? Look at that. Look at that. Guys, gotta watch the sunsets, huh? Is this Juliet? I think it is Juliet. Gotta watch the sunsets. Alright, let's go off here. Let's turn this Mach number down, or the speed, excuse me, to 100 so we know if we do a turnaround, whatever. Off, 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 off. It is dark. Panel appears to be dark. Alright, let's go ahead and get the APU on. Flaps are up, all that's up. You know, there's a checklist for all of this. Speed brakes are stowed, lights. Oh, we don't need the strobe any longer, so let's get that to steady. Transponder, we're gonna leave it as is. Flaps are up, trim. I'm not gonna mess with the trim. Auto brake is off. MFD goes to engine. Flight directors can go off. It was a little squirrely coming in. Had some wind, had some crosswind. Couldn't quite figure it out. MCP speed. There we go. At 100. Oh, above MSA. Huh. Start switches are off. Probe heat. Probe heat. Let's put all those off. Here's Charlie coming up. First it's Juliet 1, then we have Charlie. lights as required. We've got that. Arriving on the apron. APU is already on. Alright guys, what do you think? Let me go, let me see. He's already crossed apparently. I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is. Big. Should be in a steady state, yeah. See how we're looking. I love this airport, guys. VerticalSim, I believe, is who made it. It is sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I purchased it. Did not get it as a freebie. As with all of our scenery, we purchase it all. All of our aircraft, we purchase it all. We do not take free scenery, and we do not take free aircraft. Unless it's freeware. Unless it's freeware. All payware we pay for. So, anyway, if you ever want to refill Buster's bowl, he loves to eat freeware, or he loves to eat payware, scenery, and flight. So, a little tip thing. Link in the description. Don't feel at all obligated. At all. He begs, don't worry about him. He loves to beg. It's okay, Buster. Alright, so here we go. We're at Charlie 34. Is he in our stand? About ready to get busy here in a minute. Is he in our stand? Well, that dirty dog. He's in our stand, Buster. Alright, we'll go where we parked last night. Let's go 3-1. Yeah, let's go to 3-1. I think this is where we were coming out last night, was 3-1. Out to Fort Lauderdale. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn off our... Whoa. Turn off the taxi light. I just went ahead and screwed up the APU, I think. Let's just see. Oh, APU still running. Yeah, I love this scenery. VerticalSim. Kilo Tango Papa Alpha Tampa. I love it. What? How about that? Motion sensors. Did you guys see that? I mean, I'm sure it's not motion sensor, but did you see that? We popped in there, and as soon as we got right, boom, motion sensor. Now that's pretty cool. That's freaking cool. All right, we had a gate change. So let's make sure our parking brakes are set. Let's go ahead and shut these guys off. Let's make sure I got the APU is on. I wonder how else I could, oh yeah, I could check it right there. So all the lights are off. I don't know why these guys didn't go off. Now they can retract. APU gens need to both go on. Before you turn everything off. Just Jesus. APU gen needs to go on before. So I might as well do the I might as well look at the freaking checklist, right? Taxi lights off, APU gens on, parking brake is now set. Now you cut off the levers, and then you go to, let's turn the seatbelts off. Anti-collision light off, yep, let's get it off. So the beacon is off. We will, wing lights. We'll leave the logo on. Let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, there's the lights looking at the logo. There it is. How about ground ops? Set the chocks. Set the chocks. Hello. You guys want to set the chocks? Anyone? Anyone? There it goes. Jetway. Let's get the jetway. Let's get the ground power. Ooh, air start unit. Air conditioning unit. Let's request an air conditioning unit. It's hot down here. Anybody want to bring a jetway over? There it is. I guess you got to hold it down a little longer. Is it going to come down? Is it going to like lower itself? It looks pretty high. Oh, it does lower itself. Look at that. Southwest. So it is going to lower itself. I wonder if it's going to come over. Oh, look at that. Looks like an actual picture right there. Pretty cool. Alright, so we're good. Are they going to deplane? Let's see. That's looking pretty good. Yeah? We don't have to jump today. What's this little guy doing? Oh, it's an air conditioning unit. Look at that. Look at the air conditioning unit, guys. How about that? That little, where is he? Oh, there he is. This little guy. Where's he going? He delivered an air conditioning unit and he's going off somewhere. There he is. He just disappeared. Perfect. Love it. But there it is. A little air conditioning. Huh. I don't know how to check the air conditioning. And go up top. Can you tell? It's got to be up here. It's like 29. Seems like it's a little warm. Auto. I guess we can make it cooler this way. Just not sure where you see it. I guess you don't need the packs when the AC is coming in. Oh, where are you guys flying? APU's on. We're looking good. All right, guys. Man. Everyone's pretty much out of the airplane. Back in the terminal. Mission complete in Tennessee 1. Taking this 737 all the way in to Tampa from Atlanta. Now I wanted to do a couple things. I wanted to extend the center line and catch it with the VNAV. We did it. So we went to heading mode, VS, and then we went into LNAV mode to catch it. And then we hit approach once we got closer to where we can hit both the intercept both the localize and the glide scope. So I thought that was productive. That was very productive. I thought our speed management was a little slow. I thought we pulled the trigger too quick on the descent when we got the initial clearance to flight level 270 over Leggett. We started it probably 40 miles too early. So, but you know, everything was done ahead of time, right? So I'd rather be slower than faster, etc. You know, trying to learn speed management is descent management and speed management. Still a little fuzzy on. Look at this airport. Man, it's so nice. Look at those movers. They did such a good job. Honestly, guys, I don't get paid anything from VerticalSim. Nothing. They just did a great job. And look over here. You got United. Where is it? United. What is that? Can't read it. There's United. And there's the signature over here. Really nice. There's a bunch of guys over here flying. Who are they going? Those are biggies. Those are big guys. Those are big uns. There's an MD-11 going to Louisville. And there's a FedEx going to, is that Toronto, I think? Oh, he's in another stream. What stream? Who are you following? I'll go watch. I'll go watch, guys. Who's stream? Tell me. Who's stream? I'll go watch. That's 4. What's 5? No, what's 3? 6? Yeah, and 7. 8? No. How about 5? 6? 3? Fly by Mo. Alright, fly by Mo. Fly by Mo. All one word. Fly by Mo. Alright, I'll go check it out. I'll go comment in the stream. You guys have a good one. Caleb, thank you for joining. Skystream, you guys are the best. KJVR, awesome. We need help with the A320 badly. Alright, I'll jump in. See you guys. Till next time. Buster. Well, clear skies, warm tailwinds. Buster, you know what to do.